Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna get started here soon. We get everything set up here. We're gonna play a little bit of Better on Bedrock, and I'm gonna try it with vibrant visuals. I was tinkering around with it, and it worked. It worked actually better than I thought it would, surprisingly. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get loaded up here. I've already kind of started a world, but I want to tinker with some new settings on vibrant visuals that I saw before I jump into this Bedrock. Better on Bedrock world that I created. It looks like a good start too. Like I said, I want to try this. I want to try something out. Let's try this. Let's try this. I have to go into full screen, which I do not like full screen mode. And like I said, I just want to check. I want to try something out. I installed my Better RTX, and it did not work. It doesn't look like it. I mean, vibrant visuals does look good. This is me not messing with it. It totally removed the water. I don't. Ooh, water's actually easier to see with this texture pack. And I have the mod running Better RTX. I installed it on the preview to see what it removes the mid-mapping and it removed the fog. I will say, but I'm not getting the cool water effect. We're gonna have to mess around with it a little bit. But I actually Better RTX, when I injected it and installed it onto the preview, it seems like it's making it run better. It makes the visuals. It removed the mip mapping. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on mip mapping. This looks good though. I'm not gonna. I wanted to see what happens if I load different resource packs. This looks really good. That's a nice little town. I want to check point lighting, which, okay, I don't want to mess with the settings too much. This looks really good. All right, let me go into full screen actually. I think I got VSync on, which I need to turn VSync off. This looks really good. Let's give ourselves a happy gas. I kind of want to fly around with a happy gas, so we're just gonna spawn. Yeah, happy gas. Happy gas, happy gas, happy gas. It should be the big smiley one. I guess they didn't put these for the old eggs. It's only the new eggs. I thought they were redoing all the eggs. I might be wrong on that too. All right, let's do that, and then we need a harness. Where's our harnesses? Where's a cyan? We do a cyan one. Yeah, let me turn VSync on. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna keep messing with these settings. Like I said, I really want to focus more on Better because I've been watching people try it out, and it is fun. I've been playing it quite a bit. Let's see. VSync is off. I don't even want to adapt on. See, I can do ray trace. Let's see what ray trace looks like and what options do we get. This might not be a good idea for me to do this. This is ray trace. Okay, the clouds look all good. This is one of those things that comes down to it. I kind of not trying to do a comparison, but let's compare vibrant visuals to RTX. A lot of people don't know what RTX is, but RTX is only available for PCs that have a supported graphics card. So we're going to turn off clouds, and that's like a must with RTX because I got RTX running pretty good with the mods, but it's heavily modded, and I've learned you can't have a long-term world with mods, unfortunately. You can, but it's like these new updates totally messed it up. Shout out to the creator of the texture pack that I'm using. See, anti-alias, upscaling, that's all we get with here. And I'm not sure if... let's see, clouds, boom. And the reason why I turn clouds off is they just don't look that good. This is RTX, not Vibrant Visuals. But this is my favorite texture pack for RTX, which would be... okay, I can tell it's working, actually. And I wonder if that's what it is. I might have to leave the game and come back, but I'm getting a little bit of frame drop. Oh. Oh, come here, buddy. You come here. Oh, my dog is going crazy. Come here. Come here, Frank. Oh, Frankie. Yes, it makes the water ripple. Okay, so this is RTX. And you're not going to have normal RTX looking like this without a mod called Better RTX. And we're just experimenting because, like, I like the water ripples like this. And I guess you can only get that with... I do have another pack I would like to try maybe later on today, but we're going to... We might be playing... we might be trying to play Better on Bedrock with RTX instead of Vibrant Visuals. And I know that's going to be kind of against what the video says I'm doing, but... This is the reason why I'm kind of like this pack with Better RTX. Watch Underwater. This looks a lot better than Vibrant Visuals. Okay, a lot better. I don't care what anybody says. This is, you can see underwater. This is RTX in its left state with modders fixing it, and it's not bad. It's actually, I've been able to play with it lately. But like I said, this is not. This is RTX. Everybody, oh, and I do like the water. That's the only thing I like about it. Yeah, Better RTX mod is running on preview pretty well, actually. I am very surprised. You know what? Let's give ourselves something else. Let's see here. I want an item. Where's it at? I want this. Yes. Oh, flippity flip. This it's. I have a texture pack running for but look at the reflections. Okay, and the ores are illuminated. That's not supposed to be like that. I don't even have the texture pack for illuminated ores. I have the feeling that's for point lighting and bloom, which we're about to just... I can't really mess with that on this. These guys are so cute, kind of. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, buddy? Will you just hang out right there? Or just hang out right there, actually. So... look at the shadows. This is... Okay, the shadows on here are done by the mod, too. And they're not bad. They weren't... Oh, they even accommodate for the new... I'm not sure how that works, but that's not too bad for the Happy Gas being in beta and it actually giving somewhat proper shadows. Come here, buddy. Let's go back over here. Let's go fly to this little village over here. That's without... See, that RTX did look good. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with the water ripples, look at and the water refraction. That's one thing I did like about the RTX. Now we are going to be getting this for Vibrant Visuals. I'm going to switch over while we're floating over here. Let's switch back to Vibrant Visuals. That was RTX with the mod Better RTX, which you still got 24 render distance chunk, which I got used to. That's why I'm kind of not. Let's go back to Vibrant Visuals now. Now, with Vibrant Visuals, we're going to have a few more options here. And it should have... This, we're going to change the byline. I'm not sure... If anybody knows what this is, please leave a comment. I have yet to find anybody that... And I've played with shaders on Java, and I've never understood what the difference between that setting is. Bilinear and TAAU. I don't think it has anything to do with DLSS. I'm not sure. Reflections low. Let's do reflections high. Let's do everything ultra. Because I'm not really sure. Now, we are going to leave the brightness right here. We might turn it down a little bit. These should look different. Now, you got to remember, I have a texture pack for RTX, which is Define PBR. And here's point lighting. We're going to turn point lighting up to low and shadow quality up. We're going to go low, and then we're going to go up a little bit by a little bit. We need to turn clouds back on, too. We'll turn clouds back on. I turned clouds off for RTX because it just looks goofy. It looks weird. Okay, let it. Okay, point light. This is really. Oh, whoa. Okay, now let's. That's the point lighting, and we are getting frame dips big time. I don't know if I'll. Maybe that's the reflections are too high on the water. But look at the textures from far away, even zoomed in. I will admit, we can almost see over there. Almost see over there. But the mip mapping removed from, okay, because you cannot turn mip mapping off, which I don't understand why we don't have more settings for mip mapping. Watch out, Frankie. Watch out, buddy. This looks really good. This is playable. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play Better on Bedrock with these graphics. I need to tinker with them a little bit. It's a little goofy, but it looks crisp. It almost looks too crisp. Look at the shimmers off. That's point lighting. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's turn it up. Maybe. I don't think I should turn it up because that's on low point lighting and reflections. And it is a little bit too much, I think. These are the only two new options you get by turning on that Render Dragon experiment toggle, which I didn't even know that was a thing. Just watching some other YouTubers recently here. So we're going to turn bloom, maybe, let's turn bloom down and see if that does any reflections. These ultra, we'll put them on high. Actually, I kind of like the reflections on medium. Volumetric fog, I'm not really sure what this is. And I haven't noticed a difference of me turning it up and turning it down, even in between. Like, when I turn it off, it doesn't seem like it does anything. We're going to turn the point lighting on high. Let's turn this on high. Alright, I do notice a difference. We're not getting that super bright. Pew, pew. Look how everything is kind of outlined. We might leave them right here where they're at. This kind of looks the best so far. And see what I'm talking about when you zoom in? Do you see the mip mapping? When the mip mapping is removed and it shows all the PBR textures, like look on the logs, the 3D, it's like a 3D effect where it looks bubbly or poppy. I really like this. I really like this. I need to go take the dog out for a second. But this looks really good zoomed in. And I don't know why now, without ray tracing. See, notice ray tracing? The ray tracing removed the outside, and I don't know why. But the water looks too stiff. Okay, that's the only complaint I have with vibrant visuals. And look at these little guys. All right, let's just float through here. This is so cool. All right, we're going to go up. That's the only, and then, okay, notice the reflections on there. Okay, that's one thing with vibrant visuals. We're going to have to kind of fine tune that just right. So let's do that while we have all these clouds here. Let's see. To be honest with you, I'm kind of digging RTX over vibrant visuals only because it's been tinkered with a little bit more with the mod that I'm running. But vibrant visuals is not bad. I might have to uninstall. Okay, let's go. Visuals, custom options here. Shadow quality ultra. Let's turn shadow quality on low. I'm gonna turn off reflections. I can turn reflections off. I kind of like it better off. But notice the sun is square, but it shows up circle on the water. That has to do with the mod, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. When we turn reflections off on the water, look, it makes the water look totally different now. And that's what we're here. We're just going to kind of tinker around with this until we kind of get... Okay, shadow quality is not the greatest. Why is there a dolphin on land? Get back in the water, buddy. There you go. Oh, I've never seen a dolphin out of water like that before. That's a little goofy. My actions and stuff is not working either over this. Actions and stuff is kind of working, but it's kind of not at the same time. Let's look at the sunset. And like I said, if I turn that texture pack off, it will definitely get rid of that. So let's do that. Because it's all just an experiment. That looks so good though. My dog is gonna go nuts. So we'll save right here. Now, if I turn that off, edit, resource. I do have another one I want to try. Defer as a deferred render. What's up, buddy? Oh, I know. Stop. It's okay. Come here. No, don't get caught on the cord. There you go, buddy. There you go. Let's remove this. Go back to window mode. Because I do want to install deferred. It's called Deferred Rendering Plus. I haven't imported a lot over to here, so give me a second here. What it's called? I got Prisma shaders. I kind of want to try some of these out, but I know this one is a Deferred Rendering Plus. I got Poggy's Luminous. I should install some of these, but system. I want to try. I got a System Dynamic open with. Let's see, preview. I want to import this. This is an add-on for dynamic lighting. Okay, that actually went in there. It's a behavior pack because I do want to play that with Better on Bedrock. So I got one more to here. That wasn't the pack. I got Waystones too. We need to do. My crosshair? No. Give me a second. I'm looking for it. Deferred Rendering Plus right here. Boom. All right. Let's. I kind of want to try this one. I don't know why that's light. I think that's about all I think I want to put on here. I'll put this too. Why not? Let's import this one, and then that we'll move. Okay, yeah. Go back, edit, resource packs. Remove this one. Available. I want to try this one right here. Because this is, I was tinkering around with deferred rendering, and deferred rendering looked really, because see, okay, we're already instantly brighter. I noticed it turned my screen a little bit brighter. We're gonna tinker. We are gonna play Better on Bedrock. I am gonna play that. See, look at the water. That's what I'm talking about. This looks really good. Other than that, it's nighttime. Okay, this has to be tinkered with, and I'm not sure if this is vibrant. See maybe that's just the pack. Water looks this is not playable. This is not playable. We'll toggle it off. This is what it looks like vanilla. Vanilla you can actually see down here. You can see what the blocks are. Turn it back on and now it's seeable. What? This is so weird. I guess it's when you go in and out of the water it does this. See? It's still okay, this shouldn't look like this. Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? I'm not sure. This pack... Okay, so it is nighttime. Point lighting. See, this is the point lighting. Now, I like the water looking like this. I kind of do. I don't. This is night. The water just is too bright though. The water is a little bit too bright. I don't know if I like this point lighting. The point lighting too is. Turn bloom back up. Try this. I have no idea what it does. Turn these off for a second. Doesn't change much. I mean, it does, but this pack doesn't work too. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. This looks good. I don't see. Some things look good and some things don't. Like this just changed the water ripples. But the water just is reflecting too much light. Other than if it's just supposed to be like, I mean, that looks good. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, I was just thinking they just killed that iron golem. All right, let's see. Sorry, I had to deal with that. The sun's coming up. I don't know. I don't like this pack. There's something off with it. I can already tell. Like if I turn it off, it's. I think a lot of it has to do with the RTX mod I'm running too. But it's kind of funny to watch those skeletons. It just looks. Look, this is what it's supposed to look like. The vanilla experience looks better than that texture pack. So, all right, let's turn that off. I don't like the deferred render. Actually, let's just go vanilla with no resource pack. I don't know if it keeps my settings or not. I'm not sure. And then after this, I just kind of want to play some survival. Yeah, so it was that pack. Yeah, see, Vibrant Visuals actually this. I'm rooting for Mojang. I'm really rooting for them. So far, what I'm seeing, I'm liking. There's a few things they need to work on, like underwater. Like I say, we are gonna play Vibrant Visual. We're gonna play Better on Better like this. The only problem I'm running with this, I might be switching back and forth. If I can, I'm gonna test out that pack on. This is unplayable though underwater. Like I mean, it's kind of cool seeing the murkiness. But this is unplayable. I would rather play RTX than this right here. I'd rather run vanilla under. Well, see, it's still Mercury on vanilla. Actually, that's really weird. I have texture packs a lot. You should be able to see further than that, but it's. I think that is vanilla. That's. But notice this is what I like. This is what happens when you remove them. That's kind of mip-mapping. See how far away it's. It still shouldn't be like that. This looks really cool. This actually's got a vibe to it without. Let's put. I kind of like the vibrant visuals on. I do kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of like this. I think I got that brightness up a little bit high. Let's see. Point lighting. I thought those features were gonna be a little bit more kind of cool, but they're not. The game does run. I forget to run it like this too. Let's go ahead and play because my graphics card is already screaming. Okay, so we're gonna do point lighting. What if we just do the shadow high but no point lighting? Actually, no. Oh, let's see. Point these two right here. But what do shadow? What if we do ultra but no? Do lower reflections. Violent. I really don't know what that even does. This does feel better. I'm not gonna lie, this does feel better. I'm getting a horrible frame rate, so. But we need to make it to nighttime maybe? This does look good though. Until you go underground underwater. But I like the water. They're selling me on this water, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? Okay, that does something. I don't know if that's point light or that's cool, but what effect is causing that? Okay, let's try to figure it out. Do you guys see that? You see I was leaving like a trail when I go in. I'm not even going in the water. That's kind of cool. But look, it's giving me the illusion that there's reflections out. Yeah, that I'm seeing. No, okay, that's just the path. It's kind of cool. Where is the experience? This is not cool though. That being. And I wonder, it's like when I turn them on. Watch this. Off. Then we'll turn them on. That didn't change much. Fucked up. Oh my god. All right. I'm not sure if I'm still recording, but we're gonna have to probably end this. I think my computer just froze up. My graphics card is screaming right now. We're gonna come back here, and then we're gonna play Better on Bedrock. Probably gonna play Better on Bedrock in RTX and not with vibrant visuals, but we are gonna tinker around with it.